Okay, sorry for those technical difficulties there. You didn't miss much, though. It's going to be a timeout from the Comets.
Elks had an inside look there.
Grimm was able to hit a layup for the Elks, pushing the deficit down to 15 points. And it's going to be Comets ball, 37-22, 4:46 left in this third quarter.
Yeah, Comets in this third quarter have kind of cruised on the offensive end. Defensively, I like to see them prevent the layups.
Parrish pushing inside, tries to get it out to Johnson, but gets fouled on that play. It's going to be the Comets ball underneath, foul on the Elks.
Yeah, if you're the Comets here, no need to rush. Up 15, 4:30 to go in this third quarter, but just they got to slow it down, I think, on offense. They've had some good looks, they've knocked a couple shots down, but they got to slow down, run their offense, and not have Centerville get back in this game.
Parrish inbounds it to Habra at the top of the key. Gets it to Sanders underneath. She gets fouled by McDowell. Comets ball. Once again, underneath. 4:29 in this third quarter.
It's only McDowell's first. Team's second of this second half.
And we've seen McDowell throw up 2 or 3 three-pointers already in this second half after shooting 6 in that first. And Parrish is going to take it up herself. Gets fouled on that. It's going to be 2 free throws for Parrish.
Yeah, early in the clock there, Parrish penetrating inside. Great look there. This will be a second on McDowell here in this third quarter. So the Comets, not the greatest free throw shooting team, as you would think. Only 68% from the line. First one doesn't go.
Parrish usually a pretty surefire shot from the line. Unable to hit that first one, sadly, but looking to hit the second one, as she does.
Yeah, and late in these rounds, this is a district finals game, but later when they play either Springboro or Win the Woods, you gotta knock down your free throws, because free throws, as they say, win championships.
It's going to be Keaton on the outside, gets it to McDowell. We've seen her pull from that range multiple times. Stolen by Johnson. Johnson gets it over to Parrish. She slows the pace of play down here, just trying to play her game. Spin move out to Kessler. Kessler looking inside, gets it back to Parrish. She's going to take a pick from Knight. Knight in the lane, misses the layup, and it's going to be out of bounds. Elks ball.
Great slip screen there from Knight. Couldn't get it to go. Another good look there from the Comets. 3:42 in this third quarter of play.
Yeah, and I'm sure Robin Toole is not going to be mad about that type of shot there from Knight under the hoop, under the basket. You know, she's going to hit that 9 times out of 10. Unfortunate and didn't there, but I'm sure he's going to be pleased with how that.
Yeah, Comets up 16 here, staying in that zone defense. And for the Elks, you kind of got to go here. Can't really get it all back in the fourth quarter against this Comets team.
Grimm working that post, tries to throw it up over Knight, unable to hit it though, and it's rebounded by Parrish. She slices it to Kessler underneath and lays it in on the transition. 3:17 left in this third quarter. Comets eclipsing that 40-point mark this game.
Yeah, with all of Parrish scoring, you wouldn't believe to see her as such a facilitator she is in the passing game. But she's 5th in the GMC in assists as Comets get another turnover there.
It's going to be a travel on McDowell. She's going to check out of this game.
As Yost and Gilman will check back into the game. Gilman hasn't had the greatest affair so far in this one. Yost done a good job.
You know they're going to try to get her going though. Up 18. 3 left in this third quarter. Parrish facilitating this offense from the top. She's looking for Yost underneath. Gets a pick from her. Tries to pull up from 3. Doesn't though. And now she does. Parrish from 3, unable to hit it. It's going to be rebounded by the Elks, and a foul on the Comets are going to be called. 2:44 in the third quarter. Centerville Elks down by 18 with the ball. As we're going to see Anna Habra check in here for the Comets with some much-needed defensive help.
Yeah, Comets here. 2:30 to go in this third quarter. Doing a good job in that zone defense. Centerville has got to use their three-pointers. It's got to be good shots, though. They forced a couple in this game.
Yeah, I think they're settling a little too much for these three-pointers. They're not trying to get it inside and work it. When they do, they're getting it to Grimm underneath, and she's getting a good look, as we're going to see Sarver pull up from 3 and miss it here. But they just need to do a better job of playing patient as Habra blows by everybody. 4 people all on her. Finds Yost at the top. Johnson for 3. Unable to hit it, though, out of bounds. On the Elks, it's going to stay with the Comets.
Yeah, Comets doing a great job. As we said, the Elks are kind of settling in that 3-point range. Comets doing a great job doing pressure at the top of the key, because they know that the Elks want to shoot that 3-pointer and get themselves back in the game shooting.
Parrish. She's going to take it at the top of the key. Finds Habra.
Just under 2 to go in this third quarter of play.
And the Elks have switched to a man here. Parrish in the post, takes it over 2, gets blocked by Grimm.
Great outside defense from Grimm.
And it's going to be a foul on Sarver, trying to get the dashing Habra.
It's going to be the 4th team foul for this Elks team. Excuse me, a 3rd team foul. Couple more and the Comets will be in the bonus. Only 1:30 to go, though. In this 3rd.
Parrish to inbound. Some confusion on the floor here from the refs, but it's getting solved. Not sure what this confusion is, but he's talking with the scores table. And we're good to play. Maddie Parrish to inbound. Gets it to Habra. Habra at the top of the key, looking for Parrish in that post. 2 on her, finds Yost in the corner. Yost out to Johnson. Johnson doesn't hit the 3, but it's going to be a foul called underneath on Addie Gilman, trying to box out Sarver.
Yeah, Comets there. Jazz Johnson, one of those 3-point specialists, along with Gilman on that floor. Junior's done a good job this year doing her role. Can't knock down that one right there, though.
Palomino trying to slice up this 2-3 defense as Parrish hits it away, trying to get it to Keaton. It's going to be kick ball violation, though, on Parrish. So let's stay with the Elks.
What's so big for this Comets team is Maddie Parrish at that top of that zone defense, anchoring. She's 6 foot at the top. She has long arms, causing those passes to the wings to be way more difficult than you would think.
Keaton at the top, unable to get anything inside thus far. Palomino pushing it inside, gets it out to Sarver. Sarver for 3, rims it out though. Foul on the Elks. It's going to be Comets ball.
Yeah, the Elks pretty much just relying on that 3-point shot, and so far in this game it just hasn't worked out.
And that's going to put the Comets in the bonus. 2 free throws for Becca Sanders already.
And on top of that, a foul across the court, getting the Comets to the free throw line. Not the greatest sign here if you're an Elks fan.
Going to be 2 free throws for the senior. Misses the first of 2. We're going to have a couple of subs here. Palomino is going to check out for Davis.
Just under a minute to go.
Sanders hits the second.
Sanders done a great job down low and at the free throw line. As we said, Comets not the greatest free throw shooting team as you would expect.
Davis just checking into this game, trying to survey, gets it to Grimm underneath, and she's going to get fouled. 2 free throws for Emily Grimm.
Yeah, Grimm is one of the better players on this team. Use her size, she's 6 foot down low, biggest on this Elk team. She's had a little bit of a struggle so far in this game, only 5 points with the 3 fouls. Could have knocked down that first one.
First of 2. It's kind of just been a stalemated third quarter, not a whole lot of scoring, just back and forth, missed shots. uneventful thus far. But Grimm is going to hit the second one. 38 seconds left in this third quarter. Elks starting to press here, play some man press. They're going to have Davis up on Parrish. They're trying not to let Parrish get the ball. Parrish has about a head height on Davis, though. As she's going to get it. Top of the key here. Over to Johnson. Johnson on the wing.
Just under 30 seconds for the Comets to hold for 1 year. No need to force any shots.
Down to 15 seconds. Finds Gilman on the wing. Matua is going to call a timeout with 14 seconds left in this third quarter. He's trying to draw up a play here.
Yeah, it's an experienced timeout there from Rob Matua all of his years in these games. Comets kind of rolling right now, up 18, third quarter here at play. 14 seconds to go. Try to get an inside look, get it fouled, get to the line. Nothing forced.
Yeah, you have to think they're just going to try to get a tone setter here, try to go up 20 going into this fourth quarter, and really just get any life out of this Elks team that they might have. They're going to have Sanders inbounding it out of the timeout.
At 14 to go.
Sanders to Parrish. 10 seconds left. She finds Habra. 8 seconds left on the clock. She's still at the top of the key. 6 seconds. Gets it to Parrish. Underneath. Parrish with 2 seconds hits the layup. And that's going to be Maddie Parrish with a big layup. Well drawn up play by Ramatua to end out this fourth quarter. This third quarter.
Yeah, and right there, it looked like the play that the Comets drew up against Princeton a couple years ago. Maddie Parrish got that flow to go. Just a little give and go to your best player. Comets lead by 20.
And we will have more postseason basketball for you on the other end of this break. All right, we are back with you. Fourth quarter action here. 20-point lead for the Comets. Not much scoring there in that third quarter, but the Elks just trying to get back into this, not going away.
Yeah, Comets doing a good job, just playing good defense. Unusual person at the top, Riley Yost, anchoring this zone defense.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen this out of the Mason girls basketball team as Keaton drives in and gets a wild layup to go in there.
Yeah, impressive take there from Keaton.
Parrish thinks about the three, doesn't take it. Gilman surveying at the top.
I'd expect a very slow fourth quarter of offense for this Comets team, being they're up 20.
As Sanders is gonna ring one in there for the Comets.
Yeah, as I say that, Sanders, easy layup to go.
Davis on the wing. Gets McDowell. McDowell's doubled in the corner. Tries to find Sarver. Unable to get her though. Habra pushing it up here. 3-on-1. Brilliant maneuver over to Gilman, but she doesn't get it. Rebounds it by herself though, does Habra, and she gets the layup to go.
I mean, Anna Habra just did everything on that play. She forced the trap in the corner. She got the steal. She had an amazing pass to Addie Gilman up top. Gilman couldn't finish it. She gets the rebound for herself and then finishes it.
McDowell gets a 3 to go here, though. It's going to be a timeout from the Comets.
Yeah, good answer there from McDowell. She's had a couple of three-pointers now going her way. It's kind of been the story for this Elk team. A lot of three-pointers shot in their season. Not a lot have gotten to go today is what they're needed in this game that they're heavily underdogs.
Yeah, and it's just unfortunate for them, but you know, when you're playing a great team like the Comets, you have to game plan, and you know, some of that game plan just involves, you know, those threes, because the Comets are going to let you take those threes, but they're not going to let you take those inside shots. You know, they're going to have Yost there, they're going to have Knight, they're going to have Parrish, not allowing you to get inside, and they've done a great job so far of that. So, you know, if you want a three-pointer here, you can have it, but you're not going to hit that 10 out of 10 times, and that's how I think Coach Robintula is looking at this, playing that 2-3 zone to perfection.
Yeah, looking ahead here in the season, Springboro will play Winton Woods later today in this arena at 6 o'clock. The winner will host most likely the Comets, but unless Centerville can make this comeback, be in the first round of that gauntlet that teams are going to have to get through to get to Dayton in that Final Four.
Comets ball, 6:30 left in this game, 47-28. Habra to take it up.
The game will be played in 4 days. TBA on the location.
Parrish by herself on the left side wing. Gets it to Sanders. Sanders top of the key. Thinks about it. Yost back to Habra. Habra takes it on the right side all by herself. Gets it blocked though by McDowell. But it's going to stay with the Comets here.
Yeah, another great look there from Habra. Good help. Yeah, Parrish using both hands with the finish.
Just cuts around a screen and gets a nice, beautiful left-hand layup there.
That's a good point. Underrated in the basketball game.
As Palomino tries to get it to go, unable to. Kessler, wild pass to Habra. She gets it though. Gilman takes the transition layup all in by herself.
Yeah, good take
Freshman with the transition points.
Yeah, more transition points. It seems like that's the Comets' identity. Force you into speeding your game up and then moving on offense.
As McDowell tries to take a deep three there. Another deep three, but is unable to fall. But you got to look at what's going on away and those lanes that they create. And this Comets basketball team just does such a great job as Anna Habra, unluckily, is going to be called for a double dribble there. Elks ball 5-10 in this fourth quarter.
A little brain malfunction there. She already picks it up and then dribbles it again. She knew it right away as the Comets lead 51-28. Just about 5 minutes to go in this game. Winner will be crowned district champions.
Keaton in the corner. Gets it to Gillen. Gillen overstolen by Habra. Habra leading it up by herself and is going to take it. Anna Habra with the layup with 4:40 left in this this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Habra just too quick. Too quick on the offensive end. Does a great job there.
McDowell in the corner for three. Barely unable to rattle it in. It's going to be and one though. Emily Grimm underneath with that rebound.
Yeah, hands are up, but foul call it anyway. Great finish there from the Elks leading scorer.
And McDowell's had a couple of those threes just rattle out for her. She's clearly a shooter that's going to not shy away from the moment here and keep trying to keep her team in this postseason tournament. Grimm converts on the three-point play there for the Elks. Habra to take it up for the Comets. She's going to find Gilman on the wing. Gilman gets Parrish, cutting again backside. Unable to get it though. Rebounded by Sanders. Going to be stolen away though by Gillen. And Gillen's going to just take it out. Finds Palomino. She's taking Parrish. Keaton was open in the corner. They were unable to find her though. And they've reset it outside here.
Yeah, kind of just Comets just trying to play good defense.
As Keaton, the crowd wanted a double dribble called there. But she shoots it eventually. It's going to hit the top of the backboard, so that's going to be a no bucket count there for the sophomore. Bella Keaton. Habra taking it up on this Elks 2-3 zone. 3:30 to go in this game. Just trying to run some clock out here.
Yeah, you'd think the Comets, about a minute or so, take out these starters. Can't have any of them tweak an ankle anything like that, especially in their run, that they have a very good chance at winning that state title the first time ever.
For sure. Gilman working at the top of the key, gets it to Haber. Haber makes a move underneath, back out to Gilman, wide open at the top of the key, unable to hit it though. Tries to get her own rebound, and two teammates collide there. Addie Gilman and Annalise Knight are both on the ground, grabbing their heads in pain. That's not a good sign. We have the medical trainers coming out. Hope they're both okay. Both still on the ground. They collided with each other.
Yeah, exactly what you don't want to see. Knight has been a backup on this team, but a very big piece in this team for the Comets. Around 6 foot, and then for Gilman, of course, the freshman, hasn't had the greatest game today, but she's 3-point specialist all day, and it's just tough to see. Up 22 with 3 minutes to go in this game. You just don't think the players are so key to your team need to be out there.
Yeah, you have to think they're going to take out their starters now after these two collide, but they're still on the ground here. Not a good look for the Comets, hoping that they can get up anytime soon. Annalise Knight is sitting up, but Addie Gilman's still laying down on that court. Does not look like she's feeling good. Annalise Knight's gonna get up here though and walk it off. Addie Gilman's still laying on the ground. Not sure exactly. I believe it's her head.
Yeah, I think they just collide heads. Not the best place you want to get hurt in.
Really hope that it's not a concussion. Knight on the bench now, grabbing her head still, though. That must have been a really hard hit. That's two very tough girls who are very much in pain still. And Gilman's still laying on this ground.
Yeah, concussion. Definitely don't want, not what you want to see here.
She's going to get up, though.
But
Going to be helped up heavily, though. Hoping that she can be back for this next game. Obviously will not play the rest of this one.
yeah, the Comets are going to need people like her. Springboro, the #1 seed in the Cincinnati region, as long as Winton Woods is the #4 seed. Underrated team Winton Woods is, could get it done, but #1 seed, knowing that the Comets are a 2 seed, #1 seed might be pretty good. So
And
I see her get up.
walks it off. Very tough outing here for those two. Unfortunate, though, turn of events here for them. She's going to be checked out. I saw her squeezing her coach's hand. That's one of those concussion protocol kind of tests,
Yeah.
you would say, for those. Both probably going to be put in that. Unfortunate, though, just to see two key players like that collide.
Yeah, and the Comets opting to keep pretty much the same starting crew out there.
Yeah.
Gilman isn't the starter. It's Jazz Johnson probably.
At 2:50 left in this fourth quarter. Palomino taking it inside, 3 on her. McDowell gets Haber jumping, shoots a mid-ranger. Doesn't get it in though. It's gonna be out on the Comets. Oaks ball underneath.
As Kessler will check into the game. She'll go in for Jazz Johnson. So Parrish and Haber still out there, 2:40 to go in this game. Comets up 22 here in the district finals at Princeton High School.
McDowell on the wing. Kessler guarding up high, knowing she wants to take that 3. Takes a deep one. Hits it. McDowell with another deep 3.
Yeah, great shot from McDowell there.
Playing half-court press now. Haber trying to break it herself. Gets it over to Kessler. Kessler to Parrish.
And Catherine McDowell, only a junior, so the Oaks will have her for another campaign. 5'7", but really knocks it down.
Kessler's unable to take in that pass from Sanders. This can be out of bounds. Elks ball. 2:03 left in this fourth quarter. Comets up by 19. Just hoping to end this out injury-free for the rest of the game at least.
Yeah, I think at this point you just want the Elks to let them shoot threes, let them shoot whatever they want. Nothing inside. You don't want any of those collisions, right? Ankles.
No, McDowell takes another deep 3 and hits it. Nothing but net again. Caroline McDowell. Some big threes here. pushing this lead to 16. Still, might just be a little too late, but what a great way to end the season here, at least for Caroline McDowell. She gets it back here, tries to take it through 3 defenders, and ends up on the ground with Habra. And it's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, you got to think for McDowell, what could have been, she was heating up all day long, couldn't get him to go, but turnover there for the Comets ended up being in that jump ball. Possession arrow will go to the Comets. 1:20 to go in this ball game. Comets lead by 16.
Kessler has Yost underneath, and Yost gets an easy layup to go. Great job there breaking the press.
Yeah, right where you want there. Meant to go.
You can see both the Clark twins going to check in. And Burley, the senior. 57 seconds left. Gets it out to Keaton. Keaton with a deep 3. Unable to hit it though. It's going to be Elk's ball underneath. Burley, the Clark twins, and Presley Daniels to check in for their starters after a great game so far.
Yeah, lots of cheers there as the starters will leave the game. Those reserve players will get their chance. About 50 seconds to go in this game.
And Burley holding down that middle. Gets it out to Keaton. Keaton with the floater inside. Gets it to go. Centerville's going to call a timeout down. 16 points. 41 seconds left to go in this game.
Yeah, Matola doesn't look very happy with that timeout call from Centerville. Down 16 with 40 seconds to go in this game. But, you know, at the end of the day, Comets are going to get this win done. The game that they're expected to win. Not sure where they're going to play next. It's TBH. But the Comets, you can definitely see they have everything that you need out of a star power team that could win the state. They got Maddie Parrish. You got Anna Haber to do anything to get the win. You got Gilman, who's that 3-point specialist. Hopefully she's not down. And then you got Yost with that size. So the Comets got everything. They just got to put it into gear in this March. It's finally March.
For sure. Looking forward to that March Madness tournament.
Absolutely. It's always the best time of the year.
Oh, yeah.
March and basketball go very well, I would say.
Yeah, looking forward to watching some of that. And some more Mason Comets basketball.
Absolutely. Tough to not see the Comets. Men's team here this year. Sycamore Aviators beat them in the first round.
Clark's going to inbound it to her twin. Mal Clark in the corner. Gets it out to Minogue. Minogue stops on a dime though. Finds Mal Clark underneath. Gets it to Burley. Burley underneath with the layup. Can't take in the pass though, sadly. 29 seconds left in this game. Elks ball.
Yeah, good luck. Just couldn't get it to go. Just about 30 seconds to go, and it looks like the Elks will take out their starters.
Yeah,
the remainder of their starters.
Gonna be Gillum checking out.
And a great season for the Centerville Elks. 4th in the Greater Western Ohio Conference. Beat a couple good teams. They beat Beaver Creek, who the Comets lost to in their first game. Beat Wayne a couple times. A couple bright spots on this team.
It's going to be Bowick at the top. Gets it down to Grimm. And it's going to be stolen away by Clark. Clark unable to get a good pass here, though. 10 seconds left in the game. Still playing their hearts out there, though.
Yeah, here with 10 seconds to go. Looks like Centerville Elks will just try and take it for one last chance.
It's going to be 2 seconds on the clock. It's going to be game here in Princeton. Your Mason Comets taking the win 55-39. We saw a great game there. Pretty well-rounded from the Comets, didn't we?
Yeah, standing over here from these fans, some underrated for this Comets team. They got a lot of fans and parents around them. The Comets, great game here for them. Great setup for that game that we're looking forward to later.
Yeah, winning this district game here are the Comets. looking forward to that next game, farthering this postseason push as they try to get back to that state championship.
To cut down some nets as well.
Oh,
It's
yes.
always something you never take for granted, especially in Rob Toole's last year at the helm for the Comets.
Yes, for sure. Thank you for tuning in with us. I'm Will Buckley here with my partner, Isaac Valgo. Thank you for Daniel Panetti directing this, and we will see you